Brian, Jay Lynch has joined us today on a 2-year deal. Can you tell us a little bit more why you've brought him to the football club?
Jay's a keeper I know very well, obviously from his time at Fylde, and I didn't think we'd have the opportunity to acquire him over the course of the summer, to be honest. And it's just materialised over the past few weeks, really, where I thought we'd have a chance of bringing him into the football club, and it ties in really clearly with my belief that we have a very strong goalkeeping department, and Brad Wade's time to develop is key really at the moment, and I'm very keen for him to go and experience men's football and a block of games that will aid his development and bring him to the fore this season and next season. And I just felt as if I had a responsibility to implement a really clear long-term plan for the future of the club, and Jay Lynch offers us that in every capacity really, and the fact that we're able to bring him in at this moment is a little bit unexpected from my point of view, but one that I felt I couldn't turn down, and provides amazing competition to Robert Sanchez, who's made an outstanding start to his career at Rochdale, but will really bring an element of competition to that position that I want and I think the club needs.
Jay was offered a contract by Fylde but turned it down to pursue opportunities in the EFL. I know that he was offered deals to go elsewhere in League One, so you must be really pleased that, like you say, you were able to acquire him given the competition we face as a football club.
Yeah, I think the easy thing for Jay to do, and I kind of know him personally, so I knew this was developing, was for him to stay at Fylde, where he's been an established mainstay really, and a huge part of what was an outstanding defensive unit last season. But he's been hugely ambitious to test himself at league level, and he's probably almost getting to that point of his career, even though he's a really young guy, where he probably thought this is where he either goes into the league or he stays and tries to get promoted with Fylde. And the fact that he showed so much ambition and courage, I guess, in turning down regular employment, and he's been without employment for the past I think maybe 6 weeks, so it's been a difficult time for him. But I just think it shows the ambition and the hunger of the guy, and he's someone that I'm really looking forward to working with, really, and it's what I want, really.
And he's shown commitment already, I suppose, hasn't he, as well, and the fact that he's stuck with us training-wise over the last few weeks as well.
Yeah, as I said, he's been in training with the group for a while, really, while he assessed what was going to happen in his own career, and I wasn't able to make him a commitment early on in that training period, but the way it's developed, he's been so impressive at everything he's done, and his skills are incredible, really. It's just something that I felt I couldn't let pass, really, and I'd have a lot of regrets if I had, and I think it's definitely the right move for the club, and it gives us, like I said, a definite plan going forward and what we're going to look like in that goalkeeping department, which is so important.
Does he bring a competitive element to sort of push Robert for that #1 spot?
Yeah, Robert was obviously a go-to target of mine for a long period of time, and he was exactly what I wanted for this group of players. And like I said, Brad Wade's development is key to this, really, in that he can go on loan, and we're all very aware that Josh is still at the club and very much a respected figure within our dressing room. But Josh's situation is documented before, and he's in the last year of his contract, so we're not protected in that sense. So I think it's imperative that we were able to get a goalkeeper of Jay's stature in at a time of his career, which is going into the peak of his career, really, and his age and his profile is everything that I thought would be beneficial to the club. And I think it's great business, and I really think it's great for the club moving forward, and great backing from the board for me to bring him in and share my vision of what I see going forward, really.